We're together today to speak about an amazing coaching program, AccuMatch BI, which stands for AccuMatch Behavior Intelligence. We had a very informative conversation earlier where I learned AccuMatch is a fun and interactive tool that helps coaches laser focus on areas their clients need help with immediately, providing logical steps while highlighting exact areas to focus on. At the same time, helping coaches to better connect with their clients authentically, while being supportive in the right areas, resulting in better customer retention. We're all familiar with the DISC, and AccuMatch helps people with high D, the drivers, achieve massive, rapid results. Someone high in I quickly build a quality relationship with their clients. Someone high in S helps them learn at their own pace while developing their own coaching style. High in C, learning lots of quality data about their clients in a snapshot. And customer feedback is very positive as well. The customers seem to love it, and our feedback shows us they feel it has very high value, it provides great insights, and coaches and coaching becomes really easy. You've been doing this now for the last 30 years, and AccuMatch has been in development for the last 8 to 10 years, and its formal launch was over 12 months ago. I understand coaches are having amazing breakthroughs, and as this is your passion, what was your call to develop AccuMatch BI?
That's a great question. It goes back to the coaching. I've been in the world leadership, management since my early youth, and my biggest frustration through all of those years has always been getting the right people, motivating them, getting great results, and so forth. This really came to light a lot more in the coaching. In the early years of being a coach, 10, 12 years ago, I was working with clients, and some of my clients were getting great results quickly, and some clients seemed to be stuck, and some clients seemed to quit because they weren't getting to where they wanted to get to. A lot of coaches, when faced with that situation, will go to blaming the client, and I found that really didn't work well for me. I felt like it was me that was failing. And the question came to mind that, was it my limitations as a coach that was impacting my results for my clients? If I became a better coach, would I be able to work with a broader range of clients, regardless of their behavior, regardless of their own patterns? Sometimes we connect with people that are like us, and that really works well. Well, what about all the other people that deserve coaching from great coaches? But those great coaches are aligning themselves with just the ones they connect with. The other people deserve the same skills, the same support, the same results, and that's why AccuMatch really came to become the product that allows us to understand behavior without personalizing it. It depersonalizes behavior so that we can actually work with a person regardless of their style of operation.
That makes sense. And of course, a lot of people have pain, so I'd like to speak about customer pain for a moment. And we can all relate to taking 6 months with a new client just to learn their behaviors and their work styles, where my understanding now is that AccuMatch helps you understand your client immediately, and your client can get targeted results a lot faster. At the same time, it helps a coach make more money while being more efficient and helping to grow their business, which is very important, while improving customer retention. Is that right?
Yeah. A lot of the coaches that are trained in AccuMatch today won't start a client unless they have an AccuMatch in front of them. And the reason being is it gives them that laser focus right on what they need to work with and the areas that they're going to be faced with, the challenges that they're going to face with their clients, and they get that right out of the gate. It accelerates their results. It gives them great confidence in what they're doing. And frankly, the stories that we're getting just, send shivers down your back, the impact, the power of, someone who's been stuck for most of their career as a leading authority in a field and plateauing, getting an AccuMatch with a coach, suddenly breaking through all the areas that they maybe have had an inkling about, but they haven't been able to really articulate it in a way that they can actually work on it and get a breakthrough. These are the kinds of stories that we're getting from lots of coaches, and we're collecting a lot of those and making them available today.
Earlier you mentioned a brilliant metaphor using a doctor to explain AccuMatch BI.
Yeah, that one hit me early in the release of the product. A lot of people asked, how does this work? How do I use it? And the challenge was really giving them something to relate to. So the one that comes to mind is, if you go to the doctor and you say, I've been having these gut aches, and they go, well, that's kind of a label, if you like, a gut ache. What is it really telling us? It doesn't really tell us very much. And if they start prescribing, then I call that malpractice, because they don't really have the data to know exactly what's going on. So they send you to get an x-ray, they send you to get your blood work, and then all of that information that comes back gives them the very specific knowledge and information to be able to prescribe properly. AccuMatch does that same thing with behavior. We catalog 49 different behaviors so that, the coach can actually laser focus on the actual area that they need to work with.
So that's a wonderful explanation of the tool to solve that pain for the customer. Now what about the solution and execution? How do coaches apply this in their coaching business?
Yeah, thanks. Again, great question. When I started using it, I forgot that I developed it and I was using it intuitively. And then we really realized when we launched it, coaches wanted to know, well, I got all this information. How do I coach this? How do I coach that behavior? What if someone is this style of behavior showing up and they need to be the other way? How do I change that? And so we developed a full program that's part of the AccuMatch BI today, which is the behavior intelligence piece. We're making coaches intelligent about behavior. We're helping them to be intelligent about their coaching style in behavior context. We want to change behavior so that people get better results. Behavior is in everything we do. So if we can change the behavior, often people will develop confidence in new areas. So the coaching program is really about not just learning the categories, that's the first part, but also learning how to coach those behaviors, the behavior intelligence piece.
Wonderful. I want to thank you very much for your time and explanation today. You've been very helpful in bringing clarity to the situation and the subject for me. It's helped me a great deal, and I'm sure it will help my customers a great deal as well.
I want to thank you as well. It's great. It's really caused me to think about it.
Wonderful.